Ancient China, a civilization that shaped the world with its innovations, philosophies, and monumental achievements. It begins over 4,000 years ago with the emergence of the Xia Dynasty, often considered the first in Chinese history. It set the foundation for a society that would grow in complexity and sophistication. The Shang Dynasty, also known as Qin Dynasty, ruled in the Yellow River Valley during the 2nd millennium BCE. It heralds a new era, introducing the Bronze Age to China, with the earliest known Chinese writing mostly consisting of divinations inscribed on oracle bonds, the key to understanding ancient thoughts, seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown. The Shang's mastery of bronze casting led to remarkable artifacts, like intricate ritual vessels, showcasing their artistic and technological prowess. The Zhou Dynasty brought not just a political change, but a philosophical one. The concept of the mandate of heaven emerged, a divine right to rule, setting a precedent for all future dynasties. This era also saw the birth of Confucianism and Taoism, philosophies that have influenced Chinese culture profoundly. As the Zhou Dynasty fragmented, the Warring States period ensued, a time of chaos, but also remarkable advancement. This era saw the development of Sun Tzu's The Art of War, advanced military strategy, and significant progress in science and technology. Having lasted almost 800 years in total, the Zhou Dynasty was the longest dynastic regime in Chinese history. After the Spring and Autumn period came the Warring States period, characterized by warfare as well as bureaucratic and military reforms and consolidation, which gave rise to Qin Dynasty and the China's first emperor Qin Shi Huang, who unified China in 221 BCE, putting an end to centuries of political turmoil, constant war, and endless bloodshed. He abolished the old feudal system, which was based on the inheritance of titles, and instead appointed officials to administer his new empire based on their ability and achievements. The emperor also turned his attention to economic and social changes to improve communication, administration, and trade. In addition to his achievement in unifying China, his legacy includes the beginnings of the Great Wall and the Terracotta Army, an astounding feat meant to guard him in the afterlife. The Han Dynasty, ruled by House of Liu, succeeded the short-lived Qin Dynasty and lasted over 4 centuries between 206 BCE and 220 CE. Han Dynasty is often regarded as a golden age in Chinese history. It's an era marked by stability, economic prosperity, and cultural richness, including the process of papermaking, the development of the suspension bridge, the first device for detecting distant earthquakes, and the use of negative numbers in mathematics. Science and technology saw significant advances during the Han period, conquering trade routes like Heishi Corridor, as well as inner Asian territory of the Tarim Basin, helped establishing and opening the vast trade network known as the Silk Road, connecting China to the West. During the Han period, Confucianism was established as the state philosophy, emphasizing moderation, virtue, and filial piety. In 136 BCE, a program in the Imperial University was created for teaching the 5 classics of Confucianism: the Book of Changes, the Book of Documents, the Book of Odes or Classic of Poetry, the Book of Rites, and the Spring and Autumn Annals. By the year 2nd century CE, the university had 30,000 students studying Confucianism. The ancient Chinese citizens were part of a society deeply rooted in family, respect for elders, and social hierarchy. Agriculture, especially rice cultivation, was the backbone of society, while artisans and merchants thrived in bustling cities. Ancient Chinese art and culture were rich and varied, from the delicate brush strokes of calligraphy to the grandeur of landscape paintings, and from the haunting beauty of traditional music to the spectacle of Chinese opera. Their cultural legacy continues to enchant the world. China's ancient inventors were centuries ahead of their time. They gifted the world with the 4 great inventions: papermaking, printing, the compass, and gunpowder. Those innovations not only transformed China, but also had a profound impact on the entire world. The philosophical and religious landscape of ancient China was diverse. Confucianism taught moral virtues and social ethics. Taoism advocated for harmony with nature, and Buddhism, arriving later, introduced new perspectives on suffering and enlightenment. Ancient Chinese architecture, from the imposing Great Wall to the majestic Forbidden City, reflects the society's engineering skills and aesthetic sensibility. Their structures were not just built for function, but also to be in harmony with their surroundings, following Feng Shui principles. The legacy of ancient China is immeasurable. Its philosophies, inventions, and culture have left an indelible mark on the world. It was a powerhouse of culture, innovation, and philosophy. From the way we think to the gadgets we use, we owe a lot to those ancient trailblazers. Their stories are not just history. It is like walking through a portal in time, experiencing the sheer brilliance of a civilization that dreamt big, dared greatly, and achieved the extraordinary. They are the echoes of innovation and wisdom that still resonate in our world today.